Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Good evening. Almost 1,000 workplace fatalities were recorded across the country in 2012. This in the most recent report from the Association of Workers' Compensation Boards of Canada. Annika Notveit brings us more from the interactive wrap-up event this afternoon as part of the North American Occupational Health and Safety Week.
I'm worried that you guys are gonna... killed us!
This may look like fun and games, but this simulator is set up to teach the rules of the road, one of the most serious issues in the workplace.
It's the biggest risk we have. It doesn't matter if you're in the oil field or you're an office worker or you're on vacation, and it's one of the things that people take for granted more than anything else because it's just driving.
This construction worker says even though driving isn't a big part of their daily job, Ed Swanky says they take driving concerns seriously.
In town here, it's traffic control. People just speed through the sites. We have to have signs up for them to slow down because guys might be crossing the road to get materials.
And there's a real lack of control of what the other driver's doing. So our focus is defensive driving, is control what we can, pay as much attention to the other people as we can.
Having a safe work environment for the well-being of the worker is first and foremost. But Swanky says it's also smart to play it safe when it comes to profits.
If you save the safety, and you're safe all the time, your insurance is down, your WCB, all of that is down, then, you're making more of a profit. You're not losing. You're not worried about your guys all the time.
And when it comes down to it, Swanky says being unsafe just isn't worth it.
You want to go home, you want to see your family at the end of the day. You don't want to visit them in the hospital or them visit you there.
Annika Notveit, Newcap News.
As we get further into the season, it means it's time for spring cleaning for Border City crews. This as street sweepers are being prepared to hit our roads starting on Monday. Now, if you live in any of the areas marked in blue on this map, you're being asked to keep your vehicles off the street starting next week. Crews will begin sweeping the downtown area starting Monday morning at 6 a.m. before moving to the west end of the city. Now, signs will be posted in affected areas 36 hours in advance of sweeping operations. Drivers are also advised to be cautious around the machines and maintain a safe distance from each sweeper, at least 8 meters from all equipment. The Lakeland College Vermilion campus is playing host to some international dairy students. As Gerard Lampow explains, it's all part of an intensive 28-hour training program.
Oh, the people here are great.
All the way from the Netherlands, these visitors are here for some hands-on training in artificial insemination.
There are a lot of Dutch farmers who came to Canada for about, I think, 30, 40 years ago. And a lot of our students want to see some, Canadian farming. And it helps that the Dutch farmers can speak Dutch.
From classroom to immediate practical application, topics include insemination procedures, semen handling, reproduction, anatomy, and physiology.
I want to learn to inseminate cows, and I want to use it, do it at home too.
I think they're doing pretty good. Some of them are very fast in finding the cervix and getting the gun through. Some others have more difficulties. They have to it takes them a bit more time.
These students are from the Grandvella College in Holland, and at the end of their training, they will spend 3 months with host dairy farms in Alberta. Lakeland College offers this course every spring.
I think it's a good experience for them to be away from home for that long. It's good for them, for their confidence and for their being able to make it on their own.
Artificial insemination can maximize the genetic potential of the herd, making the most of every dollar spent.
Oh, it's good to see lots of things in another country. This is always much bigger, and it's nice to do it on lots of different cows.
Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.
A quick stop to buy lottery tickets on his lunch break has led to a great start to the weekend for one Loon Lake man after winning $50,000 in his scratch-and-win ticket from the Saskatchewan Lottery. Now, Justin Carter bought the ticket at a local shop on Main Street before going home for his break. After returning to make sure he won, though, he decided to take the rest of the day off. As for plans for that money, Carter says he wants to buy a new car and invest in some recording equipment in the near future. Well, once again, there are lots of events to take in across the Midwest this weekend. Heather Klages is in with this week's edition of What's Happening.
It's all about mom this weekend. Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, but tomorrow there's going to be a whole lot of very proud moms in the audience at the Victory Community Theatre. 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, that's when the Allison Lamont School of Dance has their annual dance recital. And this year, they're doing Frozen. All different kinds of styles of dance as well. Jazz, tap, some ballet too. So if you want to head out, see some proud moms and see a great show, things get underway at 2 o'clock tomorrow. On Mother's Day, you know what would hit the spot? How about brunch with mom? We'll take mom out to the Alcurve Hall. They're having brunch on Sunday, plus they're going to have a craft sale as well. If you want to head out for the craft sale, that gets underway at 10:30. They'll start serving brunch at 11. It's the perfect way to spend the day with mom this Mother's Day. A lot of kids like to spend time on their bikes and trikes, and a lot of kids also like to go to the movies. And one very popular movie recently is the movie Home, and we want you to win a copy of the soundtrack to the movie Home this week. It's got some hits from Rihanna on it, also Jennifer Lopez. If you want a copy, it's really easy. All you have to do is email your name and daytime phone number to tvcontests@newcap.ca. We want to say thanks to John at Universal Music Canada for setting us up with the movie music. And if you want to pick up a really unique gift for mom this Mother's Day, why not get her tickets for breakfast with Sheldon Kennedy coming up on May the 20th? It's a fundraiser for the Lloydminster Sexual Assault and Information Center. Well, whatever you choose to do this weekend, I hope you have a great one. I'm Heather Klages, and Mom, happy Mother's Day.